Let's bring in member of the House Oversight Committee and Small Business Committee, Florida Congressman Byron Donalds. Congressman, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning to you. How you doing?
Listen, here's what Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens had to say about these riots.
My message is simple to those who seek to continue this type of criminal behavior. We will find you and we will arrest you and you will be held accountable. And so make no mistake about it, these individuals meant harm to people and to property.
What do you think about this, Congressman?
Well, the riots themselves obviously is something nobody wants to see in any part of the country. What we've noticed, unfortunately, is the lack of seriousness that too many cities have taken with law enforcement has led to these outbreaks because the consequences have been essentially eradicated or significantly reduced. Atlanta has had somewhat of a better control than a lot of other cities, namely San Francisco, New York, Chicago,
Portland.
But the truth is that Portland, obviously, but the truth is that there has been a weakening at the DA's office, and that has actually trickled down into law enforcement. And so people understand that if there is no measure to hold people accountable, you're going to see things like this, and it's unfortunate. Now, listen, what we have to make sure is that the law is followed and that crime is prosecuted. It's that simple. The thing that everybody wants to get away from, which has happened in some areas, is that you have an over prosecution and that you have uneven application of the law. We want consistent application of the law. We want the law followed. We want it utilized so that citizens can be safe. That is what needs to happen in America. And frankly, my colleagues on the left, they need to get with this immediately and stop talking out of both sides of their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Congressman, if I could just shift for a second, and thank you for what you just said about that. I hope everyone's listening to you because we do need to come together on this and stop the violence. But shifting to the Biden documents, if you will, it just doesn't seem to end the drip, drip, drip. Now, more documents found. 6 more containing classified markings found by the FBI in his Wilmington home. You know, the Biden administration knew about document leaks. You know, this is, it's out of control. Where do you think we go from here?
To be blunt, I really don't know where we go from here. Now we're finding out that these documents are documents from when he was in the Senate, when he was still vice president of the United States. And let's be very clear, like we said from the beginning, a former vice president or anybody else has no ability to remove classified documents. Former presidents are different. And the reason why former presidents are different is because they are the head of the executive branch, and they have the ability to declassify information and to classify information. We know former presidents take documents. The National Archives knows that they take documents, and that is something that's consistently occurred no matter who the occupant of the White House was. The Joe Biden situation is very different. This is more akin to Hillary Clinton, where there are violations of the Espionage Act because they have removed classified information from secure facilities. The intent is irrelevant. What you've done with it is irrelevant, because if you're not a politician at a high level and you're, let's say, somebody in our military apparatus, they are being prosecuted for removing classified information from secured facilities. So this is a very serious issue. The American people need to understand it's not about just what was by the tailpipe next to his Corvette. This is about when did Joe Biden remove classified documents. Any document he removed before he took the oath of office to become president of the United States is a violation of the Espionage Act.
Wow. And that's the thing, too, Congressman, is it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter what's in them, but beyond what's in them, where they were, it's the fact that he had them. Right. Period. Full stop. Congressman Byron Donalds, we appreciate you being here, sir.
Anytime.